today I'm going to be showing you my Bible Minecraft world. This is the part 2 version of it, so we're still in the Old Testament. Alright, let's head to the next location. Last time we left off on Samson. So here it is. I did the 2 pillars and him destroying them like in the actual Bible story. I did him with some of the stronger armor in Minecraft since he was really strong as well. The next is David and Goliath. Here's a giant figure of Goliath and there's David. There was no slingshots or anything like that in Minecraft, so I just simply did a lead. On the ground I did stone buttons to look like some of the stones that he picked up. Goliath also has a giant spear. Next one is Very Wise Man. He asked for wisdom for God when God said you could have anything you want, even riches. So God gave him wisdom and riches. Next is 450 to 1. Here I did all these figures just kind of standing here. And here's the lit fireplace. And here's the one that did not light. Let's see. Next we have Elisha and Naaman. Here's the king bathing in that river. I just did some sugar cane next to it to kind of look like more like a natural river. Here is Jonah and the big fish. There's Jonah inside the big fish. And if you look closely in the water, you can actually see that the blocks are red inside of there. And I did a pink tongue that he's on top of. I did God punishes his people. This is the one where I believe God's people were being crazy and mean. And God let the enemies get into the walls and take them. So there are God's people, and there are the enemies inside the walls. The next one is the 3 brave men. There's the statue that people wanted them to bow down to. And up here are the 3 men. And I also did a wither skeleton skull and black armor to look like a shadow in the game. So I think I did pretty good for it. The next is Daniel and the lions. I did the 2 guards just kind of standing there on top. I did Daniel in the pit. Unfortunately in Minecraft there are no lions, so I had to do cute wolves. I'm sorry, wolves. But okay. Let's see. So this next one was going back to Israel where they were rebuilding the walls. So I kind of made it look like he was digging out the ground and he was kind of hammering it. Unfortunately hammers don't exist in Minecraft, so I tried to make it look like that as much as possible. Next is an angel speaks to Mary. That's the angel speaking to Mary. The next one is Jesus is born. If you remember the reason we celebrate Christmas pretty much, where there's the angel on top of the barn, and there's Mary, Joseph, and I didn't add anything for baby Jesus, unfortunately. Didn't really know what to do. The next one is when Jesus was a boy. This one, here's Jesus in the school since, I believe it was kind of finished class already, but here's the teacher, and there's Jesus as a boy. A wandering trader in my way. Next is Jesus is baptized. This is the one where Jesus gets baptized. There he is. Fishermen follow Jesus. That's what the next one is. This one basically, there's Jesus and there's the fishermen. And if you look inside this barrel, you'll see a whole mess of fish. Just a bunch of them. I didn't add any fish in the water, but I should have. Oops, whatever. It's fine. The next one, Jesus healed the man on the mat. So what I did is a crowd of people, there's 2 people up here are lowering down the man on the mat. There was no laying down position for the armor stands. So like I said about that, there's no laying down position, so I just did the red mat. And there's Jesus right there. This one is, Jesus calls Matthew. I'm pretty sure Matthew, wait, or maybe it was someone else. But basically, this is the one where Jesus had dinner with Matthew. I've kind of forgotten about this story. The next one is the 12 apostles. I read this. There's Jesus praying on the hill, and you could pause the screen right now. to see 12 of them. The next one's the farmer and his seeds. This is when the farmer had those seeds. Here's the seeds on the road, and there's a sweet berry bush, since that's kind of like this game's version of the thorn bush. I did the stones. Here's the road. And then over here is the good ground. I even added water since it's good ground. The next one is Jesus calms the storm. This is the one where all the fishermen were panicking and Jesus calmed the storm. But anyways, this target block means the end of the video. So please click like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Goodbye.